Right now, in the United States, certain people are legally barred from using a chatbot. Not a weapons blueprint, not a piece of critical infrastructure, a chatbot. And the story of how that happened in the last 3 weeks is the wildest sequence of events AI has ever seen. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the government went after 3 of the biggest AI labs on the planet and why one of them just came out on top. Let's rewind. Anthropic launches Claude Fable 5 and Mythos 5, its most capable models ever, and the first release in a brand new tier that sits above everything else the company has shipped. 3 days later, the Commerce Department sends a legal directive ordering Anthropic to cut off every foreign national on the planet from those 2 models, including Anthropic's own overseas employees. The trigger: Amazon's security team found a way to jailbreak Fable 5 and get it hunting for software vulnerabilities. Anthropic pushed back hard, arguing the exploit was minor and that other models, including OpenAI's, could already do the same thing. Didn't matter. Both models went dark globally, overnight. And then, just hours before this video went live, on July 1st, the ban lifted, Anthropic shipped a hardened safety classifier the government signed off, and Fable 5 is back online worldwide right now. Its bigger sibling, Mythos 5, is still locked down to a short list of vetted government partners. This is the first time in history a government has forced a live, commercially deployed AI model offline over national security. It will not be the last. Because 2 days after that ban dropped, OpenAI got the same call. GPT 5.6 was supposed to be June's big release. Instead, Sam Altman told staff the government asked OpenAI to stagger the rollout, vetted partners only, while regulators build a framework for reviewing frontier models before launch. And here's the twist. OpenAI was also racing toward an IPO at a $1 trillion valuation. That's now reportedly slipping into 2027. Once your government wants veto power before you ship, going public gets a lot messier. Meanwhile, Google is having an actual meltdown. Within 2 days, Noam Shazir, the researcher who co-wrote the paper that literally invented the transformer architecture every modern AI model is built on, quit Google for OpenAI. Google paid roughly $2.7 billion to win him back in 2024. He lasted less than 2 years. Right behind him, John Jumper, the Nobel Prize winning scientist behind AlphaFold, announced he's leaving DeepMind after 9 years to join Anthropic. 2 legendary researchers, 2 rival labs, 1 week. Alphabet stock dropped hard enough to erase over $200 billion in market value in a matter of days. And to pile on, Gemini 3.5 Pro, the flagship model Google promised for June, complete with a 2 million token context window, just got pushed back. Again, now targeting July, its second delay of the year. But it's not all regulators and resignations. Qualcomm just wrote a roughly $3.9 billion check to acquire Modular, the startup behind the Mojo programming language. Mojo comes from Chris Latner, the creator of Swift and LLVM, and it's built so developers can write AI code once and run it on any chip. Nvidia, Qualcomm, Apple Silicon, doesn't matter. If it works the way Qualcomm's betting it will, it's a direct shot at Nvidia's biggest weapon, CUDA lock-in. So here's where things stand on July 1st, 2026. The US government is now treating frontier AI like a controlled export. 2 of the top 3 labs got hit with access restrictions in the same month. Google is losing its most important people to the very companies it's trying to outrun. And a chipmaker just bet $4 billion that the entire industry's software stack is about to get rewritten. If you think that's the last shakeup we'll see this year, you have not been paying attention. Subscribe, because next week's story might make this one look small. See you in the next one.